Hello and happy festive season, everyone. Um, my name is Salingori. I am your host for Raising Rein podcast. And today I am joined by my lovely husband and Rain's dad.
Hello, everybody. Jogs here. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So, welcome to today's episode. Today's episode, we will be wrapping up the season. I can't believe it. 8 episodes down the line, we've finally been able to come to the end of the season. We are so grateful for the journey. We are so grateful for the ups and downs. We're so grateful for you guys who join us on YouTube, everyone who watches us on TikTok as well, and on Instagram. You've made this journey beautiful and worthwhile. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Asanteni.
On today's episode, we will be recapping the whole season from season one, even as we celebrate this huge milestone.
Huge.
Yeah, it is a huge milestone. So we'll just get right into it. And before we do, if you haven't followed us, please do. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. It's at Raising Rein. And on YouTube is also at Raising Rein. Hit the notification bell, like, comment, and you're welcome to join us even for the next season.
Also, most importantly, we are looking for more and more guests who have amazing stories and who have amazing lives, who'd like to share their experience with other parents out there. Please reach out. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Send us an email, comment on IG or YouTube. Send us a DM. We are here for you.
Yeah, and we are ready to hear those interesting and lovely stories.
Yes.
So we'll dive right into it. How prepared are you?
I've been swimming since I was 6.
So you're ready to dive into the ocean?
Let's dive.
Okay. First question.
Taran.
When we started Raising Rain, what did we think this podcast would be, and what did it actually become?
Lights, camera, action. This podcast is an amazing outlet. It's an amazing chance for us to communicate with other parents, to show, this is also from my perspective, just a chance for us to show that what you're going through is not unique. You're not alone. There's a lot of people out here who have the same experiences, and there's a huge support system for all of the mothers and fathers out there figuring life out.
And single parents.
And single parents,
Yeah.
yes. So I think it has turned out to be so, there's been so many learning experiences. It's turned out to be so new. Actually, I didn't expect it to be such a new experience. There's been a lot of learnings. There have been a lot of disappointments. There's been a lot of timekeeping and running around. But I think it's been a huge success. What do you think?
When we first started the podcast,
Yeah.
I thought we'd just come and sit here and start talking about our parenting journey,
Yeah.
sharing insights, bringing guests who also like talk about their parenting journey or their need to become parents and things like that.
Yeah.
So I would say it has been that, yes, but moreover, it's been us building a community.
Yeah.
It's been us growing
Yeah.
and stepping out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's become more interesting, and it's become more, it's made me more proactive, and it's made me get out of my comfort zone. It's made me learn, and it made me learn a lot, not just about parenting,
Yeah.
but about managing a podcast, running a YouTube channel, TikTok, how to market on TikTok
Yeah.
and on Instagram. So it's for me, it's become, yes, it's become a podcast. I
Yeah.
can say right now we've become a podcast, but at the end of the day, it's been more than the podcast itself.
Yeah.
It's been building a community, like I've said, and also like learning um, on content creation and managing social media channels.
Yeah.
And that's been tough, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, more on learning.
When we started, I used to think there's so many new things that Rain does every day. We'll never run out of content.
Mm-hmm.
And then lo and behold, you come here and then you're like, what will we talk about?
Yeah. We're like, what should we talk about? And then even when we do find a topic, it's even harder to find someone who's good to fit into that particular topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of learning and growing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love the community that we've been able to build from
Yeah.
season 1, and I'm looking forward to the community we are going to build even as the podcast grows.
Hurrah. So question 2, Sally and me. How many of your friends and how many people have you met out here who've told you, hey, we love the work you're doing. I've watched every single episode you've put out and we're super proud of what you do and it's inspiring. Yeah.
Mostly it's come from friends or acquaintances,
Yeah.
people who've seen my journey, people who had about Raising Rain when it was just an idea,
Yeah.
and then coming to see it become the podcast it is today.
Yeah.
It's encouraging when people come to you and they're like, oh, you're doing a good job. We really enjoyed the episode. Oh,
Yeah.
this and this. And on TikTok, actually, TikTok, I think, is my favorite because that's where I get to interact with most of the people who view our content.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I like that today's topic. I feel like I relate to it. Even not just, even some of them are not parents, but it takes them back to when they were kids and they were being, having relationship with their parents as kids. They're like, oh, so this is what was happening. So I came to realize that it's not just about us parents who are parenting now. It's also about people who are kids back then and had parents, and people who are looking to have kids into the future. And that gives me hope because I'm like, okay, then I am on the right track and I am doing it.
Yeah.
We are doing it.
We are doing it.
Yes.
There's a pal of mine who said he's actually older than me and he was like, hey, I'm still a kid now. And you guys out here doing adult stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me that he watched every single episode.
Aww.
And that was super inspiring. And I've talked to a few other people who have. So thank you all and keep watching. Stay tuned. It keeps getting better and better.
We're not making this content for ourselves.
Yeah.
We are making this content for you guys, whether you're a parent or whether you're an aspiring parent or whether you are a child or whether you were a child and have things that, what you will listen and feel like I can relate to that, or you have traumas that you have not pinpointed that where they came from, and then you listen to an episode and you're like, so that's why that was happening. So we're grateful for you guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend about us and help us grow and build a parenting community.
Yes.
Next
Next
go to
question.
the next question.
Ready.
I
Let's
thought you were
go.
going to ask it, but okay. What story or moment from this season stayed with you long after we stopped recording?
We are still recording. What story?
Or moment from the season?
Wow. Episode 1. Episode 1 has stayed with me. It comes from, we came here. We thought we're going to shoot a podcast. Breeze in the park. We're interesting people. We got stories. And when we shot that whole episode, then we got a call from the production team, and they're like, "Oh my God, you guys couldn't be more bland. You couldn't be more boring." And we were like, "What the heck?" Which we gave it our all. But then we then took a lot of time to research. We watched a whole lot of other podcasts, and we've learned a lot since then. So that whole learning journey has stuck with me a lot. Yeah.
You stole my answer, but from a different perspective.
Yes.
For me was episode 1.
Yes.
It stuck with me because all my life I was not very confident.
Yeah.
I was always this shy girl who
Yeah.
was afraid to get out of her shell.
Yeah.
And episode 1, we were talking about confidence, if you guys can remember, confidence and raising confident kids. So
That was episode 2.
1. So in that, I got to like reflect on myself and my childhood, asking myself questions as to why I was not a confident child, why I was always in my shell, why I was always afraid to try new things. And it boiled back to parenting, and it boiled back to the situations and the experiences I'd gone through as a child. So season 1 stood out for me because I got to realize that how I parent my child influences the kind of person they're going to be in future. It influences whether they're going to be confident or whether they're going to be laid back and just want to be in their shell. And we talked about how to make our kids more confident. And if I wish my mom would have listened to that podcast when I was back then. But I'm glad I'm here and I'm confident and I'm out of my shell. Look at me doing a podcast. Oh my God. So yeah, that episode really, really stood out for me, and it made me want to do the best I can to ensure that my child or my children do, I raise confident kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are the most deserving person, and I think that you deserve all the confidence in this world. You've earned it. You're an amazing human being and an amazing mom and entrepreneur.
Thank you. You're an amazing dad too. But for you, you've always been confident. I think your confidence is one of the things that attracted me to you.
Go
Yeah.
confidence. Eish.
On to our next question. What is one thing you learned about yourself as a parent this season?
This season, so I'm actually texting my auntie mom.
Okay.
As a parent, I have learned a lot. I have learned that people have deep stories and people go through a lot. And in this world, you are not going through whatever you're going through alone, and there are support systems out there. I've also learned that there's a lot beyond just the face, the work accomplishments. When it comes to parenthood, there's a lot that individuals go through as parents. And they don't show this on their LinkedIn bios or on their Facebook pages. And by sitting down and having conversations with them, then you're able to peel the layers of this onion slowly by slowly. And there's a richness to the human experience that is brought about by parenthood. And I want to shout out Noreen, my sister. This is episode 6. Go back and check it out if you guys haven't. That episode really taught me that as much as you see people out here living these beautiful, pristine lives, they've gone through a lot.
Yeah, they have stories to tell.
They do.
Stories for days.
Yeah.
I think for me, what I've learned this season is that I am more patient and adaptable than I give myself credit for.
Yeah.
It has taken a lot of patience to be able to bring this podcast to life.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year, this was just an idea.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know anything about podcasting. So all I knew was from the podcast that I had watched, and those podcasts inspired me to want to do a podcast on parenting, because as a parent, when I was pregnant, I was looking for content on parenting and pregnancy, so that just to prepare myself, because I was a new parent, I hadn't done this before, and I was looking for, apart from books, I love to watch things, so I was looking for content that I could look at and feel inspired or learn a thing or two, but there was not much content out there on parenting. So I decided, you know what if I made a podcast on parenting where I share my story, because I feel like a lot of people would relate with my story, or would have stories to tell that other people could also like relate to. So I was very patient with it, and I give God thanks for Runway, because they believed in my vision even when it was just an idea, and they gave me a platform to be able to sit in front of you guys, tell you my stories, bring people here who also share their stories, and we grow together as parents. We share and we learn, and yeah, it took a lot of patience. It took a lot of adapting, because I work apart from being a parent. I'm also a filmmaker, so um, then coming into podcasting, which was completely new to me, it took a lot of patience and adapting. And yeah, I brought you onto the show, and you were like, yeah, let's do this. So I learned a lot about myself in terms of patience, in terms of being adaptable, and yeah, in terms of making room and space and trying new things, scary things.
Don't you love it how when she says patience, she looks at me? Oh my God.
Why? Because you test my patience sometimes.
I'm here improving your adaptability. So also, Sally, you mentioned Runway. I've got to give a shout out to the sponsors and to the partners and all stakeholders. Runway is this amazing program that we are part of. That's run by Baraza Media Lab.
By Summer Box.
Semabox, which is at Baraza Media Lab, funded by MasterCard, and with a bunch of other stakeholders that is helping African stories get out there into the world.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Keep supporting Semabox.
Yeah, and if you are interested in podcasting, they do have podcast studios. They have the Runway program, and you can also pay if you have money. I know you people are rich, so
Yeah.
you can pay for the studio session. Do your podcast if you want to, if you're willing to dive into podcasting, and yeah, come up with ideas, talk to people. It's scary at first, but once you start, I guess you get the rhythm of it, and you go with the flow.
Yeah, and it's actually quite affordable.
Yeah, they're not expensive. They are
Yeah.
quite affordable. You can check out Semabox online,
Yeah.
and you can get to see their rates. They have a website, so depending on the kind of podcast you're going for, you can check them out and see if they'll work for you.
Advert over.
Yeah. So, what was the funniest or most chaotic behind the scenes moment for this season?
Funniest behind the scenes. Maybe.
Funniest or most chaotic?
Or most chaotic. Let's talk about today. God damn it.
Yeah.
Today has been hectic, man. So you set everything up. This is finally that episode, those episodes where you have everything aligned. And then as fate would have it, we didn't have water at home. And then as fate would have it, one of our guests is late. Then the M-Pesa has issues. And then they don't know how to use a Uber.
You have to order the Uber for them.
Yeah. So as you're watching this, you might know which guest we're talking about.
They won't know.
And today has just been super hectic, but we made it, and we out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we made it. For me, I think I'd go back to episode 1, because that was another hectic day.
Yeah.
It was our first day recording,
Yeah.
and we were late. We were so late.
Yeah.
And then we requested we request a cab, they keep canceling.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happens. Every time you're in
They
a
were
hurry, it's
striking.
like, I don't
Yeah.
know, there was a strike for Uber guys. It was just like, I was just asking myself, is this a bad omen?
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to record this episode? Like, what is happening? So it was that when I think about that moment, I'm like, well, I can't. Even now, when I sit back, I'm like, I can't believe we're recording the last episode,
Yeah.
because the first episode was so hectic and so chaotic getting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we made it. We recorded the episode. That's the episode we did on confidence, and then now here we are on our last episode, and I feel grateful that we didn't give up. Honestly, there was a point I felt like I wanted to give up. I was asking myself, what did I even get myself into? Like, do I really want to continue doing this? Should I just wrap it up and go home and just say I tried? But yeah, here I am. Here we are, still pushing through, and we give thanks for all the support we've gotten from you and also from our sponsors. We are much grateful.
Yes, we are.
Aha. What tested our teamwork the most, and how did we survive it?
Pressure. Pressure tested our teamwork the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I live in pressure. I thrive in pressure. High pressure situations are my day to day. And I am often putting out fires. So around twice, probably, I'm the one who causes the lateness, guys, a lot of the times. And I think
I'm glad he said it, not me.
a lot of the times, most of the times, that's not 100%. So I think this has actually helped us to figure out how to plan ourselves better, how to work as a team better, how to communicate with each other and with guests better. And we've come out of it, from my opinion, much stronger than when we started.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, because even for me, I think what has been our biggest challenge would be getting our work schedules to align.
Yeah.
Yeah, so getting our work schedules to align made things very chaotic and very hectic.
Yeah.
But once we hit the ground running, we found a way to sync, like to work together in coordination. And at the end of the day, we've learned to work together and not to work like two different people, but to work as one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, that would be it. Aha. The next question. What did you learn about me as a co-host that you didn't know before?
You as a co-host, or
As a co-host.
this is the first time we've hosted anything together. I don't know. I think I know you pretty well. I love how you've grown as a co-host, as a host of anything,
Yeah.
as a person. I didn't know how. I think I've always known, but you're a great planner. You're also pretty intense and deep.
Mm-hmm.
You're not shallow. So that was pretty good to get reassured. Also, when we started doing the podcast, I noticed that when we talk to guests, you'd look more at me for peace. And
Yeah,
that
because
felt
you're
nice.
more familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're my safe space in the end.
Yeah. So yeah, I learned that I was your safe space when it comes to hosting, and that
You're
felt
my
nice.
safe space even at home,
Oh.
not just when it comes to hosting.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's it, and I didn't know you could make me blush on camera.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe you have lipstick in your teeth.
Okay. Alrighty. For me, I think what I learned about you was something I think I've always known, that you're smart and you're eloquent, but to see it from a you're an entrepreneur and you know a lot about business and all that stuff. So I hear you talking about business all the time. I hear you talking about entrepreneurship and all that stuff all the time. But to see another side of you, sitting here, I've gotten to see like another side of you where you're more vulnerable and you're also a little knowledgeable, or not a little knowledgeable, you're also knowledgeable a
Just a
lot.
little.
No, you're also knowledgeable about different topics like parenting and also getting you out of your comfort zone. Like for me, I'm used to cameras and lights and all these things, but for you, I've brought you into a whole new world and you've adapted very well. It's like you've owned the space. So yeah, I've also gotten to see that you can be adaptable and you're quite insightful when it comes to different topics and you're good at relating with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself?
What I've learned about myself, that I can host. I'm always used to being behind the camera. I like being behind the camera. And honestly, even when I'm on set, I am never that kind of person. When someone is doing like BTS, I'm the kind of person, no, I don't want. But now look at me. I never knew like I could be sitting in front of a camera. So yeah,
You're doing amazing.
alrighty. Thank you. So if you could redo one moment or one question this season, what would it be?
All of it.
You
Let's
would
do
redo it
this
all over
again.
again.
Yeah. Season 2, here we come.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think for me it would be waking up early that day for episode 1. That day
Earlier.
haunts me till today.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could, I don't know, maybe we didn't know there was gonna be an Uber strike, yeah?
Yeah.
Uber driver strike, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I could, I think if we would have woken up early,
Yeah.
it would have made a hell lot of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could redo anything this season, it
Yeah.
would be to wake up early that day,
Yeah.
so that we get here on time and
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been nervous. I wouldn't have been all that stuff.
Yeah.
We even got bad reviews for episode 1, not from you guys, but from
Production.
content manager, yeah, from production. But it's because my head was all over the place. I was late. It was just hectic and chaotic. I mean, it worked out in the end, but yeah, if I could do anything different, it would be that.
For anyone who has anxiety problems, please note that it's going to be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Irregardless, just stick to it.
Yeah.
Stick to the plan, and it's gonna work out. How has Rain grown or changed during the months we've been recording season 1?
Gosh. The guy was a baby when we started. Actually, when Sally applied for this project and she did the concept note, Rain was like, you put him somewhere and you find him there.
He was crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had just started crawling. And right now, he's running. He's trying to form sentences, 2-word sentences. He's learning stuff on his own. He's
called Mom.
Yeah.
He said Mom first.
He said Mom first. And yeah, oh my gosh, time has just flown by super fast. And for all the parents out there who are just starting out, if your baby's crying and whining, trust me, those are the good days. Take full advantage. Hug that baby. Put them down wherever you want them to be, and appreciate this period because they grow up fast.
They do. I think when we started, yeah, like we said, when we started recording, he was such a baby.
Yeah.
He was crawling, could barely go anywhere. Yeah. Now you feel like you want to tether him somewhere because you can't keep up with him. He even runs away. You open the door like this, he just jolts out and goes running, and you have to go running after him. Yeah, he's learning new words. He's learning how to communicate. And yeah, he's learning to interact with other people as well, with other kids. So he's really grown. And I'm such a proud mom, and I'm pretty sure a proud dad too. It's been a really interesting and interesting and insightful journey because we've both learned a lot. And I can't wait for him to grow up and look at these episodes, and we all talk about it and laugh about it together.
Yeah. Let me ask the next question.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, I'll ask one that I know. How has your morning routine changed since we started this podcast?
My morning routine. Now I have to think about a lot of things
Yeah.
when I start my day,
Yeah.
because apart from being a mom, first I have to be a mom.
Yeah.
That's my number one priority.
Yeah.
And then I have to be a producer
Yeah.
and think about my film projects. And being a producer is hard work because you are in charge of the whole production crew.
Yeah.
So everyone answers to you, and everyone has a problem, they come to you.
Yeah.
So apart from that as well, now I have to think about podcasting. I have to think about getting guests for the show. I have to think about the topics we are going to be discussing, come up with questions, book studio time. So my morning routine has changed. I even I have barely enough time to work out. Like, I work out if I can, because incorporating all these things into my routine has, I know I'm gonna find the rhythm. I haven't found it yet, but yeah, my morning routine has become more hectic.
Okay. Also, you get woken up by Rain with kisses.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the morning. Oh my God, he's outdoing his dad. He's taken over his dad's job.
It's a competition.
First word when he wakes up is mom, mom, and then after that I get him to my bed, and he just kisses me all over the face, and it's so heartwarming. I feel like it's so rewarding, and I feel like I'm doing a good job, and I feel like I need to keep pushing just for him. Yeah. Do you feel jealous when I get all that
Very.
love?
This guy, how dare he? Just 18 months and he's already all up in my space.
Yeah.
So it does, it feels nice when you wake up happy, and that energy in the house, it's just so warm. It's like the sun is rising up in our home every morning. It's super special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did this season teach us about balancing marriage, work, and parenting?
Wow, a lot. It's taught us so much. It's taught us how to be, there's this word we've kept saying, adaptable. So as a couple, we've been working more as a team. We've been more conscious about each other's schedules, about each other's day-to-day and what each of us is going through. And we've been supportive for each other. So in some cases, you have a lot to do at work, and I would chip in. And in some cases, I have a lot to do, and you would chip in. And generally, adaptable is the word for season 1.
Yeah.
Learn how to make things work in your favor rather than complain about them.
Period.
Yes.
For me, I think I've learned that balance is not something you find. It's something that you constantly have to work on, because I feel like we didn't hack the three of them. Like we didn't ace the three of them. So sometimes we aced working, sometimes we aced marriage, and sometimes we aced parenting, but I don't think there was a time that we aced everything at the same time, that everything was going perfectly. Like, we just worked, kept adjusting. So if work needs more, now you have to adjust and give more to work. If parenting needs more, so I can't say we found a constant balance. It was constantly adjusting.
Yeah, the reason we use balance is because there'll always be one that
they can never be at the same
level.
level. So it's either one is higher, and then you just keep on adjusting. What's one thing you're proud of us as parents right now? Proud of us for as parents?
Our time management is amazing, especially since we started the podcast. I think we've both been very intentional with Rain, with each other, with our family time, and we've been so much happier ever since. Podcasting is the answer, guys.
Yeah. Don't listen to him. Listen to your therapist. So I think for me, I would say what I'm mostly proud of is the fact that we are able to raise a healthy human being
Hmm.
and still manage to build careers, friendships, and something like this, like a podcast, you know.
Yeah.
So we've not let parenting completely consume us. We've also been able to make time for ourselves and our passions. I'm not saying we've aced it, like we've hacked it. We haven't.
No.
We we are constantly learning, and we are constantly, like I said, adjusting accordingly. So I would say, yeah, the balance we've been able to accomplish, and also the fact that we've been able to bring a whole human being into the world and yeah, parent him into a lovely human being,
Yeah.
and that the fact that he's healthy and well taken care of, quite proud of that. Yay, us.
Question for you.
Yeah.
What skills have you learned since we started this podcast?
What skills have I learned?
Yes.
Oh my God, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in terms of presentation. I just don't wear anything when I'm coming to sit in front of you guys.
Ouch.
I have to think about my outfits.
Yes.
Like, I have to think about, like, uh, am I wearing white? White doesn't work well on camera.
No.
Yeah. Am I wearing like a striped shirt?
No.
That doesn't work well on camera. Am I wearing too short of a dress? Like my
No.
thighs are out there, you know?
No.
Presentation, like, am I well put together?
No.
Because first impressions count. And when our viewers look at us, and they're like, hey, what are these people dressed in? Or, you know? So I've learned about presentation, how I come to sit here and how I present myself. And then I've learned a lot in terms of managing social media. Like now I'm thinking of doing like a course on social media management and
Yeah.
things like that, because now I have to look at YouTube, I have to look at Instagram, I have to look at TikTok, and I have to ensure all of them are working and all of them are in sync, you know. So, and I've also learned a lot on hosting, talking to people nicely. Will you come to my podcast, please? And talk about this and this and that, you know. Yeah, so it's been a lot of growth. It's been a lot of growth.
Yeah. And accepting that some people might say no.
Yeah, and accepting that some people might say no, and then trying to fit people's work schedules into the podcast as
Yeah.
well, because some people are so willing to come, but they work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, so when can I come on the podcast? I can't take a day off from work. And so it's been quite a learning experience. How about you?
I've learned how to become a better husband. And me, I wear what I want when I want. And I'm just happy that it hasn't clashed with our podcast.
Yeah, because when you leave home, I'm like, you can't wear a white shirt.
Other than that, I've also learned that I've learned to dedicate time to other things beyond work. So when we started this podcast, it was a pain in my neck. I was already doing 18-hour days, and the time was just not enough. But since we began, somehow life has become richer. Somehow I've come to accept that now maybe I should consider doing more things. Maybe I should go back to basketball. Maybe I should work out and get a hobby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing you want us to improve or be more intentional about in the next season?
I don't know. I feel like the podcast could do with some more activities. And a little more laughter. Tosha.
You want us to be comics?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, better planning.
Says the
Because
planner. You're already amazing. You're doing 100%.
really,
Yeah.
okay, it feels good when it comes to someone else, because sometimes I can be a little hard on myself.
Yeah.
So this season we've only uploaded 2 episodes.
Yeah.
If you go to we've shot, this is the last one, yeah?
Yeah.
We've shot
8.
the whole season, but only 2 episodes are currently available on YouTube.
As we are streaming this, they might all be out.
If when you're streaming this, they might all be out, but when we're shooting this,
Yeah.
like, we only have 2 episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and we haven't uploaded for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we might lose some people because of that.
Yeah.
So, and don't ask me why we've only uploaded 2 episodes. I can't tell you why. But yeah, for the next season, I would like us to be more consistent. And the only way for us to be more consistent is better planning.
Yeah.
So I make a promise to you guys that in the next season, we will plan better. There will be no pause or break in between the episodes.
Yeah.
But please give us some grace. This is our first time doing this. This is our first season. And like we said, we're learning and we're growing. So season 2, we promise to give you better and be more consistent.
Also, message to Sally, my dear love. If this world was planned by humans, it would be awful. Planning can only do so much. You've got to understand that there's things that are out of our control. Life happens, and manage that expectation. Just when it happens, it will happen. We can plan up to that point. We can plan, execute, and then there's just stuff that we can't control. So please take it easy on yourself. You do an amazing job. You already plan 99%. That 1% will make a huge difference, but don't pressure yourself.
Okay. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
That has been saved somewhere. Might be considered. Thank you.
Might be. No, I actually do appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate the feedback.
Pep, you have lipstick.
Sorry. I don't know what's up with this lipstick. Sorry, guys. I'll do better. What is your biggest takeaway from season 1 as a whole?
Plan better. My biggest takeaway is the people around you are extremely important people. They have amazing stories and rich lives again. And yeah, you should have open conversations with people about the stuff you're going through. As men, we don't talk a lot. Everyone dies with their problems. I don't know why. So having these open conversations creates community. It helps you to share. It helps you to learn without having to go through the same things other people went through. So talk more, spend time with people you love, and plan better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think for me, my biggest takeaway would be do it scared.
Yeah.
And don't wait for it to be perfect for you to start.
Yeah.
Just start where you are. When I was starting this podcast, like I said, I knew nothing about podcasting. Yes, I'm into production. I make films, but I don't think podcasting and filmmaking are the same thing, because podcasting is more like for social media.
Yeah.
And you have to think about the audiences are 2 different audiences. So this was way out of my comfort zone. It's something I didn't know anything about, but I did it anyway. It wasn't perfect. Like I've told you guys, we only have 2 episodes on, so it wasn't perfect, and it's still not perfect, but I'm doing it. I'm growing, I'm learning, and by the time we come back for season 2, I would have learned so much, and I would have a lot of things to implement. So do it scared. Do it scared. Yeah. Don't be afraid to start. Don't wait for it to be perfect for you to start. Start where you are with what you have, and I promise you, you're gonna look down years down the line, and you're gonna be so proud of yourself. So do it scared.
Isn't she amazing, guys?
It's making me blush. Anyway,
Mhm.
what topics do you still feel we need to explore more deeply in season 2?
Wow. There's quite a few, and this is why it makes me excited for season 2. If any of you feel like you have something to give to these topics, then reach out and we can have you as a guest on our podcast. I think we haven't talked about misconceptions. I think that's one that we should look at. Also, the importance of reliable help. This is nannies and any sorts of help you could think of. Third is the importance of the extended family and support structures in children's lives.
And also parents.
Yes, and parents. And then fourth is coming up without parents. So orphanages, orphans, people being raised by parents who are not their biological parents. And then finally, I think we should do an episode that compares parenting from the 1960s and 50s to parenting now in 2025 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are quite interesting topics.
Yeah.
I don't see why we wouldn't dive into those.
Yeah.
We are very open to hearing what you guys would like to see in season 2. So if there's any particular topic you would like for us to discuss, feel free to drop it in the comments below, and we will definitely look into it. For me, I think one thing I really, really want to look into in the next season is our identity as parents, because before you become a parent, you are someone different. And when you become a parent, you become someone completely different as well. So in the next season, I would like for us to look at our identities, the kind of identities we take on as parents. Yeah. Because I feel like that you change a lot. I've not been the same person since I became a mother.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I don't recognize the person I am today, because I'm a completely different person. The things I used to like before are not the same things I like now. Like I am rediscovering myself. So, and I know I'm not the only one. There's also parents out there who are like, who am I now?
Yeah.
Like and mostly for the moms, because the moms are the ones who go through the most hormonal changes and body changes and all that stuff. So I'd like to dive more into that in the next season.
That's cool. Looking forward.
Yeah, looking forward as well.
Guys, subscribe so you don't miss it.
Yeah, subscribe if you okay, kasota chekwa.
If you miss it, you'll be laughed at.
What do you hope listeners carry with them from this season?
Oh my listeners, you're not alone, and there's a whole lot of support out there. There's a lot of people who understand you and are here willing to offer their solutions to whatever you're going through. Yeah, guess that's it, short and sweet.
For me, I think it would be that there's no perfect way to parent. And there's no manual to parenting.
No.
Like, no one can tell you how to parent your child.
No.
And even before you become a parent, you must have an idea of what kind of a parent you're going to become.
Yeah.
And sometimes things might not pan out like that, but you go with the flow and you adapt. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like we plan so much before we become parents, and then when the when the situation happens, now you're the parent, the parenting starts, you're like, you forget everything you had even planned out. So for me, I think my biggest takeaway would be like, there's no perfect way to parent your child. You parent your child the best way you know how, you see fit, and don't let people's opinions or how people are parenting their children influence how you want to parent your child. You have a relationship with your child. You know your child the best. So do what works for you both. Do what works for you and your children. Don't try to fit in society and don't try to copy others. Do parenting your own way. If Rain listens to this years from now, what do you hope he hears in our voices?
Love. We love you, son, and we do all of this for you. And we were young at some point. Can you imagine?
We were babies. We were somebody's babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might be watching this and thinking, these oldies, yes, this is us. Your mama has dreadlocks. I don't know if she has them still. And I'm wearing a denim jacket. So you're doing an amazing job. And in our voices, I hope you know we're doing this for your good. And we're figuring stuff out just as you are. And we're doing our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also hope that he feels the love.
Yeah.
The fact that this show is named after him he inspired this idea.
Yeah.
And the show may not revolve around him, but it revolves around the journey that he's brought us on and the journey that a lot of other parents are going through. So I hope that he feels the love, the real, raw, and imperfect and growing love that we have for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, one word that describes season 1 for you and why. Drum roll.
Amazing. For me, it's been amazing. I feel like amazing is not the correct word, though. Perfect. I think that everything has turned out perfectly. Everything has gone exactly how I would want it to have gone. So we've learned a lot, and it has been perfect. Every guest has been perfect. Every episode has been amazing, and you guys have been amazing. Yes. What about you? What's your one word?
Mine would be grit.
Grit.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it has really taken a lot for me to show up for all these 8 episodes, for me to show up for work, for me to show up for this podcast, for me to show up for my family. Even when I felt like giving up, I just continued moving. So it's taken a lot of grit. It's taken a lot of patience. It's taken a lot of showing up. It's taken a lot of me moving out of my comfort zone and putting myself in uncomfortable situations just for me to be here and for me to be able to make this content. So I'm so proud of myself, and I'm proud of us. We've stuck through it. We've seen we've seen it to the end of season 1. Even when it was hard, we kept pushing. Even when we didn't feel like doing it, we did it. Even when we didn't have guests to show up on the show, we've kept going. And I'm really proud of us, and I'm really proud of what we've been able to accomplish. If you're looking at this, if you're watching this episode and there's something, you have an idea that's been sitting in your mind or your laptop, and you've been too scared to do it, please do it. Like I said, do it scared. Once you hit the ground running, you won't have everything put together when you start. But as you continue doing it, as you continue moving, things will start falling into place. You're going to start learning. You're going to meet new people. It's going to be amazing. I promise it's going to be amazing. So, yeah, get out of your comfort zone and do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. That should be the
Nike.
name of the episode. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I can't thank you enough for walking through this journey with us. Raising Rein wouldn't be what it is without you, our audience. If we didn't have an audience, who would we be shooting for? And we wouldn't even be here without you guys. So a huge thank you for supporting us. Thank you for showing up. And I hope you'll also show up in season 2 And don't forget, tell us what you want to hear in season 2. What topic do you want us to discuss? I promise you we will pick it up. And if we don't even make it, it doesn't make it to season 2, we'll push it to season 3. So don't be shy, guys. Drop in the comments what you'd like us to talk about, and we promise you we'll definitely talk about it. Any parting words?
Parting words, this has been amazing. Thank you all for coming. And finally, if you would like to sponsor Raising Rain, either an entire season or a single episode, feel free to reach out at kickassfilms@gmail.com.
Kickassfilms at kickassfilms10@gmail.com.
Kickassfilms10.
Yeah.
10.
Or on our socials.
Or on our socials. So we're looking for people who are in industries that are adjacent to parenthood, people who care about people who care about people who care about the planet, sustainability, and people who care about kids. This has been amazing.
It has, but it's been made amazing by you guys.
Yes.
So if you haven't followed us, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot.
Yes.
Please do follow us on Instagram. We post content every day. Every day you're going to see a YouTube video, a YouTube short. You're going to see Instagram reel. You're going to see us on TikTok. We post every day. We promise you we are interesting people. We are fun. We are fun. We are self-proclaimed interesting people, and we are fun. So please do subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so no episode inakupita. Follow us on Instagram at Raising Rein, and follow us on TikTok. And see you in season 2. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.